Hello and welcome to Heart Health, Home Health and Heart. This is Sherry. I know, different look, right? Well, since the pandemic, I have very dry skin and I don't wash my hair as often as I did before. And even then, I'd never ever wash my hair every day. So anyhow, I got tired of wearing hats. And I saw these headscarves on Amazon. Let me see if I can find the bag. Yeah, there's the bag they came in. They are called UV Face Shield 5-pack. They're unisex and they stretch. And the pack I got came in different batiks. They were all supposed to be batik, not solid. And that is one of the complaints I saw in the reviews. But I thought, at least if they're not too crazy, like some people said they were getting like football league stuff. Now this one, I didn't notice the one that I have on having the logo. But maybe it does somewhere. I just didn't notice it. But yeah, so they are much longer than I expected, but when I put it on, it just like kind of all went together. It's just a big tube, and I just put, I opened it and scrunched it up some, and then I put it on my head, and then I just adjusted. They're very comfortable. They're sweat wicking, they say. You never know if you can believe everything on Amazon. But I just thought I'd jump on since I haven't been on in 3 weeks, I think. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I thought I'd jump on and share a couple of new things I just bought, and I'm demonstrating them right now because guess what? I bought myself a tripod. I've had tripods before, like little, like $6 plastic tripods. This is a really nice tripod, and let me tell you about it. It's easy to put together, very easy, but I had a problem getting it as low as I would want it for filming, but I finally figured it out. It's still, above my head, but that's okay. If I look up, then I won't have double chin so much. This is called the Andobil, that's the brand, Andobil tripod stand. It is really lightweight. It comes in its own little carrying case, which I really like for if I want to go out and take nature pictures, which I love to do. It came with a remote, but I have not put, it comes with a little button battery, but I haven't put that in yet. I got too impatient, and so I went ahead and turned the camera on. The other thing I wanted to tell you is that I recently had a visit from a very dear friend and her husband this past week. I met online in 2003, early 2003, on a Food Network fan site, and it was for a healthy chef at that time who was on Food Network, but I don't think she went more than maybe 2 seasons. Anyhow, her name was Kathleen, and I'm trying to think, I think the name of the show was Cooking Thin, maybe. Anyhow, we were all big fans of her, and we all found each other, and then that site. And then she put up her own site, and we all went over there. And eventually her site went down, and we all went to Facebook. So many of us are still together, 2003, yeah, almost 20 years later. So Denise was one of those people. And she and her husband came to my town, my little beach town in Delaware. And we had a lovely time. It wasn't a very long trip because they wanted to hit Philadelphia, where her husband is from, for a little bit too, but I had them for a couple of days, and it was just marvelous. And finally, the other update, and I'm going to see if I can swing it around and show it to you. This is my first time using, I just literally put this tripod together 5 minutes ago. I have been growing sugar snap peas. Well, I don't know, a couple of months ago, I call her the plant lady, but her name is Hattie, and her business is called Hattie's Garden. Oh, okay, I'm looking at the time. I can't see as well with this as because I'm using my phone instead of my tablet. Anyhow, she always has plants, veggies, all kinds of things, flowers, and so she had some seedlings, and she let us order ahead, and so I ordered some lettuces, some baby lettuces, and some baby pea pod plants, little seedlings. So I planted them in just like a window. I'm not allowed to plant outside because I live in a condo. So I put them in just like a windowsill planter, you know, long and slim. And I wasn't sure it was going to be enough dirt for them, enough, you know, depth. But I did some research, and what I found out online for some videos is that they don't really need a lot of dirt, and they've done beautifully well indoors. They're right, you know, like a couple of feet from me. So I'm going to see if I can swing you over there by turning the camera around. But I excitedly yesterday, while Denise and Nelson were here, I usually check my plant every morning, and I water it if it needs it, and I help it crawl up the trellis if it needs it. And so yesterday I get up and I go over here, and I have snow peas. Oh my gosh, so exciting. So exciting. I love sugar snap peas so much. I don't know that I'll be able to eat any of them because there's only one that's kind of really good looking, and that's all the way at the top. But let me see if I can swing you around here. There we go. There she is. There's one at the very top there hanging from the decorative part of the trellis. And there's a couple more further down, and there's a couple more that are just starting. Really, really cool. That's my lights. Okay. So I just thought, since I hadn't made a video in a while, I'd come on and just tell you what's new. These two things, this and the tripod, literally arrived last night. And when I went out for a bike ride, and when I got back, I just totally forgot about it. So this morning I got up and I was like, ooh, I got a package. And I knew what was in it because it had already told me that it had been delivered. So, you know, I have dirty hair today, so I went in to put a headband on, and then I went immediately to setting up my tripod. I haven't even eaten yet. I was just excited like a little kid. But yeah, it's a nice tripod. It is a full-size tripod. But that's what my problem was in trying to get it short enough for me to film on YouTube. Okay, looks like I am about to run out of time. Wait a minute. Oh, that's okay. Usually on my tablet it tells me how much time I have left. This one tells me how much time has elapsed. So that was confusing me. Okay, so I just wanted to give you a little update. And see, oh, let me also show you my, I have, what are they called? Oh, not begonias, somebody will know. It's not blooming yet, but somebody will know what it is. I used to have like 5 of these from no, 6 of these from every school year I taught at the elementary school. Or tutored rather. And she's the only one left. She's lilac. She hasn't bloomed yet, but I overwinter them on my closed-in veranda, which is not heated but is closed in from the elements, and they stay alive. I don't water them; they just stay alive. And then every spring I put them outside or I bring them in here. And so she's by the window and she is super, super happy. Her name is Contessa. Same as my car. I didn't name her. That's the label she came with. So apparently it is a Contessa type of, now I want to say carnation, darn it, geranium. And so Contessa is the type, and she's, instead of just like the regular ones that come up in a bunch of little flowers that make sort of a ball, she is a vining one, which the first one, I didn't even know they existed. So she's the first one I had. I think she's the last one I got at the end of my tenure at the elementary school. So unfortunately, the birds have taken a couple of them, and a couple of them haven't made it over the winter. But yeah, she's my last one, and now I'm thinking I might, you know, go back out and buy one or two more. My favorite was salmon colored. Oh, so beautiful. Anyhow, sorry to ramble. I don't know, I'm just having a good morning. Take care, be well, and always be yourself. Truly, it is the way to feel joy inside and out. Bye.